nhà rong bê trong phong dư bê trong mong nhà thông bờ lục cảnh du điện tên đến nó viết trên YouTube channel giờ là chat giờ họ xuất sinhวันชุชีญาจะเอาไปรู้จักสังพอชาอีสายฮอลแลนด์มินนิโซตาตัวนี้จีนเนี่ยน่าจะเป็นเจเนมฮงงกูก็จะเป่าแล้วแต่สิ่งก็จังรัวตัวจีมัวไปเจ้าไปชงตัวเนี่ยมัวไปเจ้าชงก็มัวจีตัวไม่หนัวแต่สิตาอนุทรนาก็ยังวางกับลุนึงไว้เก๋ลาตาเก่าลุชงก็มัวจีตัวไม่หนัวตัวลามัวจั่วชงแต่สิตัวลัวเดินnhớ trò linh cả luôn nên tròn đồn đi bê chỉ bao bê sớ đợi chỉ bao ngờ tê kê nhớ xia ngờ tê kê chọc lại nhớ khoa ya on nô trò là lại sư tu và trò đại trọc ya không mua khăn hả tao mua nơi tụi bọn nè và hùa cá lô và thay đua cái rong gò rau cơn gò nhóc hả nè tua bỏ chế khó reason là ya khó kế để bê chỉ tập bao cho nên mua nơi tụ khen cho xìa cho gỡ ở lên ta cho xìa cho bà nhớ trông cái lũ trẻ gỡ cho mình nhỏ ya cho hù đồ tầm lúa ta xin nó cô ya mất trò có clip của nó và ya trong TV, trong có NBC, K11 News, trả lưu và là chatter, cho bê sơ đầm lòng. Chỉ khả năng là ya tàn đề, thọ có bê một cái nhỏ xia, bê mua kê ba, bê mua tên nọ tên chữ, yo ba bê. Bê mua tê chờ yo đời bê tê tê mình bê mua cho church yo ba đời bê tê tê mình có bê cho đồ tê kê nhô xiên sắp lại dòng li ane chi nà thiê lù li đàn tê u ane chi mong sinh li lỡ lù lùa cưng cầu li lỡ chân chúa cho xìa cho bà yo walun neng den demo e kuma cha K11 News khó clip cho bê sai o chào nê là sai o tê tà mê mê nè
caring for their 5 children. Devon Raming spoke with them tonight about what they want the public to know. Devon?
Well, Randy, this couple have been married for 10 years, and family members tell me this all truly came out of nowhere, considering the couple, along with their 5 kids, had just returned from their annual summer camping trip to Duluth on Sunday, not realizing it'd be their last.
I just wish he could give me a call.
A call similar to the one Chi Nu-shung says his brother Yea-shung made the night before tragedy struck.
We were joking, and there's no voice or change that I wouldn't know that, what would happen.
St. Paul police say 33-year-old Yea-shung shot his wife before turning the gun on himself Tuesday night while their 5 young kids, all under the age of 10, were in the home. It was the 9-year-old, police say, who called them.
The father would actually, ask the 5 kids to go down in the basement, just go play whatever. The older son heard 3 gunshots.
Something Shung's great-grandfather, speaking through a translator, says his family never saw coming.
I can tell you as a grandpa that they are a great couple together, great parents. They have never shown any physical harm.
Stable house, stable job. My brother work, my sister-in-law work, kids going to school and stuff like that.
And it's the kids.
His kid are just his heart, his world.
This family is now left to raise.
They still thinking that their parent either at work or either still sleeping.
While searching for answers.
It's just heartbroken. They won't be there anymore.
That may never come.
If I wouldn't know, it won't happen. I could have helped. Well, if he could have given me a call that second, I would have be able to just drive over there. Hey, let's go out or talk somewhere.
And now that they're gone, I don't know what to do. I still don't know what happened, and I will miss them.
Now, a GoFundMe page has been set up to assist this family in making sure the 5 kids have a bright future. If you would like to help out, we have a link in this story on our website. Randy?
All right, Devon, thank you. If you are struggling or know someone who...
La tenate chu, la kia da pe hadia. Ya pe luneng mo ke nyo shen sapla. Ko pen che ke pa, la de cha sa tong de na. E te pe chi cha wo li ane chi. Ye xiong te ka lo de na. Ga kha ke nyo shen sapla. Tam blo chen yan tia. She ya ti li cha. Te shi ta shi na. Chua lên xe tu, là thọ kỳ ba có chua lên xe tu. Bé hai nâng mong, là một rõ, bé cho thơ cho, rõ trẻ nâng. Trẻ cho kỳ lưu, bù đồ cho mẹ tụi mình nhỏ, ở nhà trí lăng mẹ tụi mình nhỏ đã. Tụi lo một chua lưu xong. Ê ta xin nói là chú môn nhẹ, chú môn gì. Rõ là nhỏ là. La waluneng chọn đường đi. Galuneng luôn chi. La cha cho áp mỏ thâu là. La te cứ te ti đã là chân neng. Te nè te chỉ te bỏ te ya. La chỉ bao hay te ya ti li cha. Thiên mô te sụt sang nọ. Ya la bao la ya vật xua ya xua cha. Là một bang cả còn cái đi người ta kêu nhau xuyên sắp lại và tôi chỉ giờ xong lùa một bê cho bê xong là mua nếu tôi bán nè hoa cá lâu tua cho họ chơi trên nữa nữa tua tao can đó trên có nè chỉ tua tan thọ hụt đi xì, cho mình tụi mình nhỏ trọ cá lơ, cho mình tụi mình nhỏ Mali lo mò hồ rồi tạm luộc Mali tua ba lơ, anh nó giờ y khó kể tu sửa, y khó sự tranh tu sửa, ở mặt cha tới tua cho bề. Ý trong mong nhớ cho chiếc cái chờ thông lập là can đu giờ ya bé ý lên xứ e bé một cái nhớ xuyên sắp là mua cho ông can yo ba bé mua tên nọ tên chữ yo chơi bé lu đà lu gió mua cho sư phụ nhớ rồi cho church yo ba đời bê tê tê mình ai có bê chỉ chọn nhớ xia chỉ chọn chọc lại tu sa tông để ya tu cú mất trả trong thế nào ya lên từ một cái nhớ xuyên chọc lại hồ cho tu sa tông nào là yo to pa nàyจะยันในหูจะยันใน tax หมดตัวเลยยนเทียกิปาตัวนี้จะเป็นชิลูจะเป็นจิตสัจเจแต่ยาเพยาจิจงลีนาหลักจื้อหลักกาเปเราตัวเป็นชินดาวชิตัวจอแต่ไม่ตัวมีหนัววันเจ้าวันจัวลีนาเรายาววันเจ้าวันจัวมาจากนตือว่าเจ้าตัวไปจงมองยาท้องเปล่าละกันดูเราใช้เต็มนาเราไปเกิดว่าเกยจะเราไปตีตะกันเราไปชิปาเราเจนิงแต่ชินาช่วยจีตัวมิญวะจิมเลงติลูจิมเลงติปาเราอย่าต้องการเกลูเกปาเราโยเชียนชอบลาทองกว่าหูไปจงมองยอดเขาลุทเวนซีดีเขาหนาเซงพอมิเนียปลิสนาเทียชุดเชคาจาเราป้าจะมีตัวมิญวะนาเทียป้าเจนิงยมัวแต่ขอจีให้เปยมัวชาแต่ตัวนี้เปยชาแต่ตัวนี้จีว่าเจ้าในละใช้กูอยากจ่าสังชงยังดัวเทชาแต่โนนาอย่าลุยลินดูวันที่กดจัวชงอาภาเนงก็อาHauv St. Paul, Minnesota, Luther, America. Dana Xovxwm YouTube channel. Watch out. Dana Yape Jamong. Itundrua ituje. Ona ya itu nia wa chichia.วันยาตัวเขาเป็นจันหนึ่งมองวันนี้รอจอตอนได้ยักษ์เชยาตัวโนวันที่เขาชาลูกชาลินดูไม่จันหนึ่งชิซิเจียยาอีจอดลัววันลอยมุนเนียเชวันตุชาเนียเชเราจงเราจ่าเชเราจงทั่วท่อหาเราอยากดูเนี่ยเจจริงๆเราจะเอาไปจะมองต่อตาชินึงเราต้องได้ชาเซ็งพออีสานเดนาโน่นกูรอยังยักษ์ดูนะจอดเตอร์ตัวเปเชื่อได้ตัวใช้หากเดี๋ยวรู้จอลินดูชาลินดูยีลินดูนะมันดาวยาชูชีเราจอดตัวเปเจนิมองแต่สิจะยาเยอะจอมบริณาตัวเปเจนิมองหรอเปเจนิมอง还呀，有这些路几些，但是呢，那比草就得能配呢，入了，นู่นนะว่าอย่างนู้ลุยลินดูวันที่ก่อยีอย่างนู้วันศุกร์ทอดจินดาวลุยลินดูวันที่ก่อจั่วอย่างนู้วันศุกร์เดชงออผา Lengo A ตำรวจเฮาสึงพอนอกู้เคลียร์เตอร์เที่ยหายเตอร์ให้เตียเหลอชอตอีตูก็จิหยงอย่าจะรัววลาจงพัวทอหาเป็นจังต่อแต่คนน้อยอย่าขอปี the case นะวลายาปีเทียต่อจากที่ไหนนะรู้มั้งเปลี่ยนกูอยากจะ K11 News เตลูวลาจาแต่เดนะจบไปใช้ที่เราอยู่ให้รู้แต่นอแต่จือเจ้าเมืองสิงห์พอตำรวจเอาหนาเที่ยใจหนึ่งอยู่ให้รู้ตัวไปเชื่อเดินหนาเห็นแต่นอกูอยากจะสิงห์ยงมัวจะสอสูนอแต่เขาสิงห์พอมินนิโซตาลอนดา K11 News ว่าอย่า NBC News อย่าตัวเขาเซนต์พอลมินนิอาโพลิสอย่าเดลุนดอนทวินซิตี้เดนาว
Our show tonight, remembering a
Neo
woman who
Shende.
died in St. Paul. She
Tai
was
Pia,
a
Watch
pillar
out.
in the community. Her family, a staple at the farmers market in that city. Police say Pua Tau Hang died on Sunday when a stolen car rammed into the vehicle she was riding in. Officers are still looking for several suspects who they say ran from the scene of the crash that night. Jennifer Hauv is on the show tonight with more on the investigation and more on the impact Ms. Hang had on our community. Jen?
Deanna, this is a really sad story. The interim police chief telling me tonight that the department has since reconstructed the crash scene, collected DNA, and is now combing through a lot of videos. There's a lot of evidence there. And I asked him if he's confident if they will solve this case, as the Hang family spoke out about the woman who they call their matriarch for the first time. The family of Pua Tau Hang gathered at the Capitol Wednesday, their grief palpable at the press conference they held 3 days after the 70-year-old died in a hit-and-run crash.
Pua embodied and believed in human goodness, and I personally know this to be true.
Minnesota senior judge Gail Cheng-Bor considered Hang a sister who she's known for 30 years.
And like her family, I am devastated.
Pleading with the public for help in a case that's rocked a community.
This is a very tragic incident, and it's unacceptable.
The St. Paul interim police chief says Hang's car was hit Sunday night by an SUV stolen out of Minneapolis about dinner time. Other drivers reported it speeding and driving recklessly before the crash at this intersection just east of Highway 61, where a small memorial now sits blowing in the wind.
It's not just losing a member of our community. We lost a member of our family.
The city's mayor reflecting even on Hang fondly, saying her family welcomed him into theirs 20 years ago.
To say that Mrs. Hang was an incredible individual would be an understatement. Anybody who spent time at the St. Paul Farmers Market could see that in the joy that she put into the produce that she shared in those spaces.
Mayor Carter putting his faith in the police to solve this crime that despite witness interviews, DNA samples, and video evidence, the chief says there's no solid suspect description, only that more than one was seen running from the SUV.
Our St. Paul Police Department is as good as anyone in the nation, anyone on the planet, at holding accountable those who are responsible for violence in our community.
We take all death investigations extremely seriously. We are working round the clock on this case, just like we do with the others that we investigate.
As the investigation continues, a family is left to mourn the woman they call their matriarch, who had a zest for life that was taken too soon.
Pua Tau Hang was the singular most important person in our lives. The light has gone out of our world.
The light has gone out in our world, and there's this too. Hang's husband was driving the car that they were both in. We were told that he was hurt, but we found out today, in fact, he fainted when he found out that his wife had passed. He is now at home recovering. While police are asking for more tips from people, business owners, if you have a Ring camera, anything to help them try to solve this case, you can call their traffic safety unit at 651-266-5656. Of course, that's a lot of numbers, Gianna, to remember. We will get this story online and include that information there as well.
Well, I'm glad that we finally got to know a little bit about her. Her friend described her as a person who embodied human goodness. So I certainly hope if anyone can help solve this crime, appeal to that part of them, that human goodness, to say something.
We need some more of that goodness in
the
this right now, I think.
Ya ke chata cha sunisali oyat pe tun sai mong ne tao yang lu kiku chindelana tashna ne lawa te ya shong ti taka to lu je lu ja to te me tu minwa to lu che kan da wa ya ta thola nữ trình gia ý tụi mình nhọ giàu em cần đại họ chú sinh do họ lu school district or do St. Paul school district cho bọn anh chi giờ bé sai sẽ trong cổ ý là sẽ K11 News nước kia đi chợ bé để khăn mò Watch out.
Some St. Paul kids got a big back-to-school surprise. Kaya Edwards takes us to Battle Creek Elementary, the alma mater of Olympic gold medalist Suni Lee.
The kids are busy doing hands-on STEAM activities. They have no idea they're about to meet a celebrity.
Still a couple more weeks before classes resume. But Battle Creek kids like Jade Vang are back in the building, planting seeds, painting rocks.
My favorite subject is gym. I'm excited going back to school to learn new things.
Amazon is donating school supplies to the St. Paul Elementary School, totaling $50,000. And that's not all.
She is here today to give back to her community where she grew up. Please join me in welcoming Olympic gold medalist, the world's first Hmong American Olympian and Battle Creek Elementary alum, Suni Lee.
Welcome. The kids are processing what they just saw.
I'm
actually really nervous to be here for some reason. I don't know why.
Probably because she's like a big idol.
Some students seized the opportunity, getting autographs and taking photos with Suni. Teachers and district employees too.
It was awesome. I had my 2 seconds of fame. You think the kids were pretty surprised? I really do. They were like, so that was good.
The experience seems just as meaningful for the girl who grew up here.
Just to be back at my old school, seeing all my old teachers, being my old classrooms, like I just have such great memories here and I loved it so much.
It's also back to school time for Suni. She's heading into her sophomore year at Auburn, where she plans to continue with college gymnastics. Kaya Edwards, Carolina News.
วันที่กดจั่วชองอผาหนึ่งก็อกูวายาจาสังชองยังดัวเทชาตยอดหอวิจารณ์ YouTube channel โฮสังพอมินนิโซตาเตเชอเมริกาโน่นกูฮอลชาตเอขอเกรงเชียตัวตุนใส่ซูนิลีวันนี้ยาตูยังตัวลูกิกูที่จินเดลนาแต่ฉันนึกกูตะการหล่อเนาะตัวสังพอนะเนลไว้ยาจงตะการตัวฮัลโหลจงสังพอนะเนกงกาต่อ Li chi cho pa $. Tê Kong Wane cho là mất bú rồi lúc hồng hiền cô bây giờ nữ lúc hồng hiền Battle Creek Elementary Wane ya ta lo thome me nữ chân cân đại hậu em hôn nó nữ toàn chúa nhân chúa chia chỉ cho pa $, cho là pa yếu tên đau tên đó yếu tên nhà không cho lúc hồng hiền đó mua xí cho tên mình tụi mình nhua nhớ cho đồng sinh phò nó ở đây không đó New York Amazon mua tên không đó cho nhia lên đó chỉ cho pa $, cho là bu cho St. Paul Public School lúc chạy cần đó Battle Creek nhỏ trong đó St. Paul nó ép sai giàu anh uốn nó sẽ nếu họ hay cha thiết cho nát chát đó là họ chát sao sự tao đi cha đó về anh nên đọc cũng sai ít liền nó
again in a while because I haven't seen him since I've been here. And Mr. Richards, he always pushed me. Like we were just talking about it. I was like, yeah, you used to always make me climb the rope. Even when I wasn't at practice, or used to make me do more pull-ups than everybody else. Like he just always knew, and I would always tell him like, I'm gonna go win the gold medal. And like he was like, if anybody could do it, it's you. So yeah.
Lee's going to start her sophomore year at Auburn University in Alabama. She is competing in gymnastics and studying business marketing.
WCCO